Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Byron.
an offender at the Eastern Reception and Diagnostic Center. You may start the conversation now.
This is A Mind Unconstrained. I'm Byron Case, a writer and poet. I just entered my 25th year of imprisonment for a murder I didn't commit. More than almost anything else, writing has helped sustain me over the past 2.5 decades. My creative nonfiction and poems have been published in magazines, literary journals, and anthologies. I started blogging from prison in 2007, but shuttered my blog last year to start a Substack, which you can find at amindunconstrained.substack.com. This podcast is my newest thing. What's it about? Well, I like to think that A Mind Unconstrained is exactly that. Evidence of the possible ways of thinking that I'm capable of in spite of imprisonment. Having a sentence of life without parole doesn't mean I have to live like a lifer. Without those mental shackles, my mind is free to wander, and wander it does. Stick around. You'll see. So I'm going to answer a question this week that I get a lot. We all miss the things we love when we're kept from them. I love food. That is a bold statement, I know. And absence, someone said, makes the heart grow fonder. So people always ask, do you ever fantasize about particular foods? Prison is a realm of deprivation. And deprivation, for that matter. People here can be both deprived and depraved. Prisoners do some pretty crazy shit to satisfy their urges. I'll probably get around to talking about that in a future episode, but I guess it's natural for food to come up a lot. I remember there was this stand-up comic who back in the 90s made a joke, and I'll never forget this. Something like, you know what you never hear is somebody say, man, I could really go for a salad right now. Well, for me, certain cravings keep coming back. Cuban sandwiches, Zwiebelkuchen, Chicago-style pizza, Tobler chocolate oranges, all kinds of fruit, and yeah, I even crave salads. From what I've read, pretty much no state's Department of Corrections likes to serve fruits or vegetables. We sometimes get a banana with breakfast, and that's always a pretty big deal. I probably miss fruit most of all. Tangerines, plums, Asian pears, mangoes. Oh, and berries. I don't think I ever met a berry I didn't like. Cranberries don't count. They're weird little things that are only good when you cook them down to a pulp on Thanksgiving with lots and lots of sugar, and the band kind of sucks. But just about every other berry is like a perfect little package of deliciousness. In prison, cravings come over you at strange times, and because of the profound deprivation behind them, cravings take on a kind of spiritual element. You crave with your entire being, like your whole essence devotes itself to focusing on that one thing, that elusive object of your desire. Out in the free world, when you get a craving, you just sort of casually say, like, wow, I could really go for a grilled cheese right now, and then go on about your day. Maybe you go make yourself a grilled cheese, maybe you don't, but it's easy enough to just put the craving behind you because your life is full of demands and distractions. But in prison, where there's less to take your thoughts off things, your very consciousness is subsumed by a powerful and long-lasting urge to have your way with a crispy, buttery, gooey square of warm bread and perfect pasteurized processed cheese food product, or in my case, a salad. So that's it for this episode of A Mind Unconstrained. I'm Byron Case. Thanks for listening. And don't forget, if you're interested in what you heard here today, head over to amindunconstrained.substack.com and subscribe to get a new post in your inbox every Wednesday. Until next time, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be at ease.
The caller has hung up.